Humans may not be robots and machines, but they do need a break to recharge. Even going through mundane daily tasks may sometimes become a burden due to a lack of motivation. So having a motivational book around it is like that charger with a lifetime warranty. Life is a combination of ups and downs. Sometimes we are constantly dealt bad hands or face one after another challenge that weighs us down. We start losing motivation, which either means we need a recharge time or our energy and time are spent in the wrong direction. At times like these, having a steady source of motivation can give us the much desired recharging and put us back on the right track. Allowing the best motivational books to breathe inspiration back into you has never failed anyone, and it won't let you down either. So if you are lacking the spark or doubting your potential, it won't last long because I have sifted through numerous books to pick the 10 best motivational books. One of them will surely become your compass to guide you towards the right direction. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and share. If you're new to this channel, hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon to never miss an update. Links to the books are given in the description below. Number 10. Don't Sweat the Small Stuff by Richard Carlson. He is PhD in psychology and practices as a private psychotherapist. Alongside writing, he is also a public speaker. He became popular worldwide as an author with the publication of The Small Stuff. It's interesting to note that he crafted it as a compilation of essays just for friends and family initially. Don't Sweat the Small Stuff aims to teach readers how to not sweat over trivial issues in life. It underscores the importance of focusing on things that truly matter. In the hustle and bustle of modern day's life, we lack motivation more often than not because stressing over unimportant things drives us crazy. Through practical techniques and tools like Stop Thinking So Much, One Thing at a Time, and Rule of Thumb, Carlson guides readers to live a stress-free and meaningful life. Number 9. The Courage to be Disliked by Ichiro Kishimi. He co-authored The Courage to be Disliked with Fumite Koga, who is a Japanese psychiatrist. Kishimi's writing is greatly influenced by the Austrian psychiatrist Alfred Adler's ideas. You will find the said influence in this international bestseller. The Courage to be Disliked gives a dialogue-style narrative about some of the hard-hitting and bitter truths of life. Through an exchange of dialogues between a young man and a sage philosopher, the book gives a refreshing perspective on how to be our true selves and control our destinies. The exchange of viewpoints between these two people introduces readers to the radical principles of Alfred Adler. The book urges us to embrace our uniqueness and focus on our actions instead of wasting energy on people's approval. The book compels readers to let go of societal expectations and our limitations to lead a gratifying life. The message is delivered through the unconventional perspectives of the philosopher. Everyone needs to read this remarkable piece of literature at least once to learn how to prevent the past from controlling our present and future. Number 8. The Subtle Art of Not Giving a F*** by Mark Manson. He is praised worldwide for his masterpiece, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a F***. Before tapping into his writing capability, he worked as a professional blogger and a dating coach. His diverse work experience and academic background in philosophy glimmer in his writings. The title of the book gives you a rough idea of what it plans to teach the readers. It gives a fresh perspective on positivity. Manson encourages readers how to embrace life's bad hands and come out conqueror. He talks about his battles with his insecurities and societal pressures to show being ordinary isn't a shameful thing. Giving too much crap about everything and struggling to have mighty ambitions drains a person emotionally and mentally. He uses anecdotes, brutal honesty, and practical guidelines to teach readers to accept that it's okay if we aren't going to be the next Newton or Steve Jobs. The book teaches us how to embrace our limitations and prioritize things to achieve success and happiness in life. Number 7. Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins. He had a nightmarish childhood. Penury, physical abuse, depression, and struggling with obesity. This sum up David Goggins' upbringing and past. He enrolled in Navy SEAL and also became a super endurance athlete. His name made it to the Guinness World Record for 40-30 pull-ups in one day. Can't Hurt Me deserves many best titles. It is the best biography, the best inspirational and motivational book, and one of the best self-help books you will ever read. Goggins has shared his haunted past and struggled to the top in a gripping storytelling manner. He talks about how he didn't surrender despite dealing with the worst hands of life. He changed circumstances for the best by sheer will, persistence, and hard work. He uses his 40% rule theory to teach readers how to unleash their potential and capabilities to conquer adversities. As Goggins said, it's time to go to war with yourself. So it's time to fight your depression and self-pity to lead your life towards prosperity and peace. Number 6. The Power of Positive Thinking by Norman Vincent Peale. He was a preacher, an influential minister, and a prolific writer. His optimistic ideas and teaching style made him a popular figure in religious and literary circles. He was also a close aide of President Nixon. The Power of Positive Thinking came under severe criticism back in 1952. Now, it is among one of the best motivational and personal development books. The book is a gripping guide that teaches readers a unique perspective on positivity and happiness. Peale says, "The way to happiness. Keep your heart free from hate, your mind from worry." It explains that happiness is a skill that can be easily achieved with a slight shift in mindset. It highlights how little positivity in thoughts and attitude can bring monumental changes in a person's life. Peale has used compelling life stories and practical guidelines to demonstrate the power of faith and optimism. The book gives you a roadmap for how to turn dreams into realities. You just need to have faith in yourself, resilience, and an optimistic mindset. You will be unstoppable. Number 5. Choose Yourself by James Altucher. He is a man of many talents, a successful writer, entrepreneur, investor, hedge fund manager, and podcaster. Plus, he can play chess like nobody's business. He has written several books on entrepreneurship, finance, and personal development. Right now, we are concerned with his epic motivational book, Choose Yourself. It can be the best gift you can get yourself in today's uncertain world. Everything we linked with security no longer seems the same. For instance, prestigious colleges, jobs, retirement, and government are all disintegrating. In this book, Altucher argues that instead of striving for the things we can't control, we should focus on ourselves. The best and priceless asset is our own self. This is where one should spend most of his time, energy, and resources. He encourages the readers towards self-employment through various methods, including online platforms, capitalizing, and self-publishing to acquire financial independence. Altucher James shares his struggles in both personal and professional circles to show the audience that acknowledgement of failure is the first step towards success. Number 4. The One Thing by Gary Keller. He is a successful real estate sales manager and a visionary entrepreneur with keen business acumen. He is the co-founder of one of the world's largest and most flourishing real estate franchises, Keller Williams. The One Thing introduces readers to Keller's influential One Thing doctrine. It teaches you the importance of focus and prioritizing when you set goals and ambitions. We learn about it through the story of Jeff, an ambitious man struggling with an overwhelming life. His mentor teaches him how he should alienate that single most impactful task that will ensure the achievement of his goals. Then he should put all his energy and focus on excelling in that task. Gary Keller argues that if we apply the same philosophy in other parts of life, we will gain the same extraordinary results. If you want to learn how to set goals, manage time, and resist distractions, buy yourself The One Thing. Number 3. Take Command by Joe Hart. Before associating with Dale Carnegie, he worked in key leadership positions in many other prestigious companies, including United Online. His leadership expertise has helped Dale Carnegie and Associates expand its impact worldwide. Take Command is an electrifying book that aims to help rebuild their lives according to their values and beliefs. As the title suggests, you get time-tested and effective tools and techniques to control your emotions and thoughts instead of letting them become your master. Readers are introduced to a corporate landscape where Alex Knight is grappling with uncertainty and challenges in his career. Through his mentor, the book shows how readers can flourish their emotional intelligence, put a cap on negativity, and uncover their true potential. Alongside Alex, we also learn how to communicate effectively and the art of strategic thinking to unlock our inner leadership capabilities. Number 2. The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. If you are even a teensy-weensy bit fan of reading, you would definitely know Paulo Coelho. He was passionate about writing from his youth, but became a renowned author in his mid-40s with the publication of his first book, The Alchemist. This in itself gives a motivation that success has no age limit. The Alchemist is regarded as a modern classic. It takes the readers on the enlightenment journey of Santiago. He is a young shepherd who yearns for adventures and repeatedly dreams about hidden treasures. He believes that life has a lot more to offer him than just tending to his sheep. This drives him on a quest to look for the mythical riches of the Egyptian pyramids. The journey teaches him lessons more valuable than any worldly treasures. It is a journey of self-discovery that teaches us to follow our hearts and dreams with steadfast resolve. Number 1. Atomic Habits by James Clear. He has an impressive athletic history. During his teenage, he was in an almost-death accident which left his face unrecognizable. The succeeding months of recovery, medications, and therapies gave him an incentive to show his expertise in personal development nonfiction. Atomic Habits is a classic gift of James Clear. To the reading community, you cannot afford to miss this gem. It may sound hyperbolic, but this is truly one of the best motivational books written in the history of motivational and inspirational books. It revolves around habit formation and what things become incentives for certain habits. The book talks about how seemingly small and insignificant things combine to bring significant change. Acquiring good habits and conquering bad ones isn't as an uphill task as it seems. Just making small, smart decisions in daily life consistently will lead you to success. Do yourself a favor and buy this masterpiece right away to learn how you can earn big achievements from tiny habits. It is okay to feel unmotivated sometimes. What isn't okay is not doing something about it. The best motivational book is the one that hits all those monstrous thoughts and issues that are preventing you from moving forward. It will be a job well done if even one or two of the recommended best motivational books from the list do that for you. Pick anyone that speaks to you and grab your motivation by its imaginary neck. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and share. If you're new to this channel, hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon to never miss an update. Links to the books are given in the description below.